Good evening, this is Storm Castle, and today we're going to do a read-through. We haven't done this in a while, in a horror book in a while. This is Do You Dare Enter the House of Mystery, number 178. It is from November 7th, 1968. The cover artist is Neal Adams, with Jack Adler doing colorists. And Neal Adams is the head writer of this book. So we're going to take a look at this book from 1968. It's nice. It is, as you can see, it's a little battered up, so we're going to be careful as we can. And so I'm going to move down here. It says, "Hi kids, this is Kane, your able caretaker of the House of Mystery. Come in. You all have been asking about my pet gargoyle. Here is grown nicely. One thing I've got to keep Oscar, the cat, away from it. Oscar is jealous, and they're always fighting. Anyways, set a spell. I'm going to tell you a story about this little boy who went on a birthday party. On the way home, it started to rain, so he stopped to play. See, I thought that was his cat with his foot. So, we got the gargoyle, and off we go into the story. So it says it was a good birthday party in spite of the silly girls, and Jamie had won the poker prize for the game. The fact that his father couldn't come to pick him up wasn't enough to dampen his spirits. "Be careful crossing the valley, Jamie. I will, Mrs. Prentice." And Jamie Marcus began his journey. And here we add buoyancy to Jamie's step. "Oh no, I better get moving." "Yes, Jamie, you better get inside." I mean, that's amazing art. Rain's coming down. The winds are taking my breath away. It's so dark. I can hardly see. Ouch. I've got to find some place to stop. I'm all wet and cold. The old Unger house. It's not even supposed to be near there. But I've got to get out of this rain for a few minutes. The door opened enough that Jamie Marcus stood, nervously afraid. The cold driving the rain giving him courage. Enter. "Hello, anybody home?" Empty except for walls. Nothing except for that. Wowie. It's beautiful, kind of. No furniture except for the bed. Wild, man. There it is. The bed. Wild and soft. Boy, what a bed. It was like it made for a king or a movie star. Uh-oh. Somebody's coming. Gotta hide. The door opened slowly, enough for Jamie to scramble in the solitary bed. Darn. I know I should never come here. Dad's not all... Oh, Dad always says not to. I'm scared. Footsteps sound loud, like someone big or something big. It's coming closer. It's coming right over to the bed. Must know I'm hiding here. I feel like a jerk. I probably kind of little old man. Know what he's scared of? He's getting in the bed. I better let him know I'm here before he falls asleep. I'll just say, "Excuse me, I'm Jamie Marcus," and no. I'll say, "Excuse me, sir." She suppose the lady. Well, here I go. "Pardon me. Who is it? Who are you, huh? Just wait a minute. I'll turn a light. I'll turn a light on. You just wait a minute." "Hey, you look exactly like me." "So what? You just look like me too. But this is my house, not yours. What are you doing here? You don't belong here." "I just came in out of the rain. It's awful outside. You know that if I could say, 'No, you can't stay in the rain stops.' It's out of the question. You must leave now, Jamie Marcus." "Hey, how come you know my name and why can't I stay? It's a big house and I won't steal anything. There's because it's steal." "No, you can't stay. I can't explain. It's out of my hands." "All right, it's your property, I guess. If you won't matter if I get rained on for an hour or so." "Hey, look, Jamie, I'm sorry. It's like I said, it's out of my hands." Wait a minute. What's that package? It's a game. It's a word game. You make words out of 7 letters. Oh, it's too complicated. Wait. Hold it. Is it hard to learn? No, I could teach you in a few minutes. Would you teach me? Sure. And they played the game. Made words and points, and they argued, and they insisted and denied and yelled for hours. That's not a word. It is so, dummy. Everyone knows what an eon is. No personal names. It says so in the rule book. That's slang. It's not. Finally, I won. 2 out of 3 games. Yes, Jimmy, but did he? Come on, don't be a sore loser. Let's play 3 out of 5 games. No! I quit. You cheat. Daddy? Jamie. Son, how'd you even get here? I've been looking for you all night. It's all right, Dad. I just came out of the rain. Rain? Jamie? There's been a flood. Everything in the valley has been wiped out. Every tree, every house, everything except this cockeyed 4-poster bed. And you say you've been in all night? Sure, but I didn't notice any flood or... This is crazy. I was here with the playing the game my friend. I swear, Dad, he was here a minute ago. The end. I stood transfixed with fear in this grim dungeon of Moor Castle, and for there were before my eyes was a fantastic scene never witnessed by mortals before. Cringing, whimpering like a frightened child, was a spectre from beyond. This world of flesh, once a thing of fear, is now trembled helpless before the man who haunted a ghost. Mercy, I will be plagued through the eternity if I tell you the name of the murderer. You will not escape from me, you thing from beyond. I'll force you to talk one way or another. Good grief, Duncan. Stop. Can't you see it's an immortal agony? It began one dark evening when Scotch millionaire Enos McNally trudged up the ominous path to the ghostly Moor Castle. Now, what would old McNally be wanting that evil place? Who can say? All I know is you wouldn't catch me up there for the finest bagpipe in Scotland. Oh, sorry, they're supposed to be Scottish. Enos McNally had been lured to the castle for a purpose. Murder. His body was found one morning. He's dead. Call the police, hurry. The legend says the Moor ghost will kill all enter here. Poor Enos, he should have known better than to defy that curse. Sorry, I'm not going to attempt a really good, even bad Scottish accent. Within hours, newspapers informed the world of the brutal crime that Enos McNally had died from one of 3 bullets fired into his body. They are dead. As a reporter, I was assigned to the story, but after 9 weeks of Scotland Yard investigating, not a single clue, not even a likely suspect. I hate to release this information to you lions, but I'm afraid I have no alternative. Yes, the public must be informed. What do you intend to do, Inspector Phipps? McNally's murder has been recorded as unsolved. Of course, if new evidence appears, we'll reopen the case. Too bad, Inspector. I don't like to see a murderer running loose, even if it's on borrowed time. That evening, as I bid goodbye to the boys of the Parloon police station, don't make us look too bad in the newspaper, lions. Why should I? Your men did your best to what? I demand to see Professor Phipps at once. Do you hear? I'm Phipps. What can I do for you, sir? Blunderer Enos murder lives right in the town, under your very noses, and you list the case as unsolved. I don't believe I caught your name, sir. Gaspar Duncan, Enos' closest friend. I was vacationing in the Alps when I heard of this starting murder light. Came back for the guilty party. You'll see what happens when the dumb editor tries to print something on page 13. Sergio Aragonés did something in this book, so I think this is his page. Bonnie Dunn, the spiteful cousin of his, committed the crime. She hated him, Enos, and his wealth. But Miss Duncan has an alibi, Miss Dunn has an alibi, Mr. Duncan. She was visiting a friend in nearby village. Poppycock, nothing but a trumped up lie. I see. I shall have to use my professional ability as a great inventor to bring forth an eyewitness murder. An eyewitness? What do you mean, Duncan? The ghost of Moor Castle, of course. He must have been present at Neal's murder in the courtyard, and I have developed a mass machine to communicate with the world beyond. My greatest triumph. A machine enables you to speak to ghosts? He's mad. Gaspar's Duncan's story was fantastic, and the efficient inspector decided to question Miss Dunn once again, this time for nearly 3 hours. Please, you must believe I'm telling you the truth. I couldn't commit murder ever. I was visiting a friend the night. I think she's telling the truth. What about you, Lyons? You said it, Inspector. Though the case was nearly over, there was still a newsworthy angle for a punch climax, and I remained at Briarloon for that reason. A ghost for an eyewitness. Duncan's real crockpot. He's come here every night for a week, trying to make contact. The spirits, perhaps wasting my time. But it was 1 hour later. Duncan came shrieking from the castle, his words sending a chill to the body. I've done it! Ha ha ha! I've reached the unknown barrier to speak to the Moor's ghost. What? It's impossible. I must have slept. The reporter, Lyons. Come. You will make an excellent witness. I will question the Moor ghost in your very presence to discover Eno's murders. Steady, Duncan. I'll go with you, all right? Shortly within the castle dungeon, I gasped in a surprise and an awesome writhing spectre. There, I've imprisoned the Moor ghost. In my electrical barrier, he saw the murderer. He knows who killed Enos. Tell me. Great Scott. Please, I can't. There is no escape. You think from beyond? Confess you saw Bonnie Dunn. Confess. She, my friend, confess. Don't. Make me tell you I'd never be in peace again. I stood transfixed, gripped in the vice of fear of the thing from another world thrashing the air from it. The guilty one would soon join me here beyond the grave. As punishment for his crime, I'd be plagued forever by his action. Duncan, in the name of mercy, stop this fantastic business. We must get the police. Until that thing confesses, there is no eyewitness to the murder. The police would have no proof. But he will confess. I'll haunt you, ghost of Moor Castle. You'll soon learn I've more to be feared than any other spectre who can join you here. Fantastic thing actually frightened Duncan. Later, I fought to control my senses, reeling. How in thunder did you accomplish such a feat? Capturing ghosts, what do you intend to do, Duncan? My inventions. They have stood me in the good stead, Lyons. I shall see. I will hound that spectral thing until I get proof that Bonnie Dunn was the killer. Again, the next night I entered the grim dungeon with the wide-eyed Gaspar Duncan, and again the macabre nightmare was enacted for my eyes. Now, ghost of Moor Castle, are you ready to speak? Or perhaps you prefer I imprison you in the black pit? Mercy! Closer, Moor ghost. Soon your roving spectral soul will be locked forever in the pit. Good grief, no! It's cold in here. Speak. We're spending eternity there. Duncan, stop it. You must stop it. This isn't right. You're meddling with another world. Probably the bizarre white thing. The pit stopped thrashing and... Stop. I will tell you what you wish to know. I do fear you more than the fear of the guilty one that will soon join me. Yes. Bonnie Dunn was a murderess. The murderer gun is concealed in her home. Is at her home concealed within the fireplace. Look behind the fourth brick. Brick up. Please, now free me. Please, free me. Ha! Proof. Last I have proof. You are free, Moor ghost. Free to roam at will once again. Suffering Hannah. Duncan, stop smashing that thing. Let's get over there in the girl's house and look for them. After summoning Inspector Phipps, he heard Bonnie Dunn's home. You female wretch, a voice from beyond is screamed in you. But this is fantastic. I know you were cousin Enos' best friend, Mr. Duncan, but you're wrong. Well, there, folks. We'll soon see about this ghost business. A moment there. The murder gun. She killed him all right, Inspector. She fired 4 shots into my friend's body. She pulled the trigger 4 times to betray her cousin and get his fortune. What? Abruptly, at Duncan's words, something clicked over in my mind. I'm arresting you for the murder of Enos McNally, miss. No. Inspector, let me see that gun. I broke open the barrel and 4 shells is missing. Inspector, if this is the murder weapon, Gaspar Duncan is the killer. Either we nor the newspapers knew 4 shots had been fired at McNally, yet the gun has 4 cartridges missing, eh? Okay, Duncan. Okay, only Duncan here knew the 4 shots had been fired. If that one shot had missed. He planted the gun here, and that's why he smashed the electrical ghost apparatus after tricking me. It must have been a magical trick. You're right, Lyons. How did you know about those 4 shots, Duncan? Gaspar Duncan couldn't answer that one later. When the police lab examined his broken machine, the whole murder plot was exposed. All right, ingenious machine. All right, I piped a voice recording into the chamber and sent out a strong electrical current. And that the current activated magnetized particles in the midair in a manner that essentially resembled a ghost, as McNally's best friend Duncan was next in line for inheritance once. Bonnie Dunn was dead too. Here we go. Kane's Game Room. Oh, here's Sergio Aragonés' story. Pet show. Harvey Bellows is hardly the athletic type. Puff, puff. Hope this is the right way. Climbing steps, steep inclines is definitely not his thing. Pant don't realize it's far. He always felt long walks were strong. Checking for the birds, ostriches. Whew. Path hasn't been improved since Daniel Boone used it. So why is he hiking through the woods? When some man would make it home in an easy chair. Patience. He's narrowing his attention now. Whew. There it is. What an evil-looking shack. Even the trees aren't looked at. Doors open. Hope after all this exercise, the old biddy's home. Now, what old biddy do you suppose Harvey is talking about? Well, stepping through that doorway with him. Meet her if you want to, though I warn you, she's like castor oil. Hard to take. Oh, by the way, for reasons you'll find the story later on. I call this the scare story. What's the use? Come in, my fat friend. Something I could do for you. Oh, I am. Oh, it's the witch. One of the witches from the witching hour. Come now, have you lost your tongue? Speak up. What's your problem? An enemy? I can take care of that. You mean poison? That's for amateurs. Why bother when you can melt a wax figure? Your enemy will waste away. Of course, if you're squeamish about killing, there are other ways. It's true that dead men tell no tales, but neither do toads. Super City comes alive. My problem isn't hate, it's love. Love? Tell me about it. I'm Harvey Bellows. I rented a cabin off the lake a couple miles from here. I figured out to get some fishing and relax, and I did. One night about a week ago, when a beautiful girl walked out of the woods and right past my cabin. Oh, it's another one of the witches, I think, from the witching hour. I tried to speak to her, but she laughed a wild musical laugh and ran away. Oh, miss. Ha 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 ha. Sorry. But she came back every night, always walking right past my cabin, always dressed in the Same simple white frock and barefoot. I figured she must be new to the place. I was curious. I decided to ask her about town. But no, I don't know. A girl who fits that description. Wish I did, though. One of those summer people most like you, mister. That's why I heard two women talking. I got it from old Meg. Cost me $10. But it works. Meg's charms always do. There's just nothing she can't make. Continue on the second page. I inquired and found out where you lived. You see, I'm in love with that girl, and you want a love potion to make her fall in love with you. No, how could I get it to her? Take it when she won't let her come close to her. Besides, so much for Romeo, fat, bald, out of condition. I thought if I were young and handsome again, she might go for me. I guess, but that's impossible. Ask this hag for you to be like asking this hag for you to be like asking for $1,000 contribution to the poorhouse. Nothing is impossible if you're willing to pay my price. Just what I want. That will be $100. Sure, I'll pay you if it works. Very well. One swallow, only one. It'll make you young, but just for tonight. At dawn, the spell will be broken. You cannot use elixir again until sundown. It worked on young. Here's 100 worth every penny. Thank you. But remember, the spell only lasts till dawn. I won't forget it. There will be, a courtship, only seeing her, strange courtship I've ever seen after dark. Goodbye, then. And see, it's her. And that is the end of the story. And there's Kane's mailroom. Oh boy, he's gonna get it. Angel and the Ape. And Kane's case files. True Ghosts Miners. Not long ago, Marines of the Lions Coal Corps, working miles below in the Watas mine of Utah, came upon a huge deposit of already mined gold. Suddenly, they scooped up the loose coal and quickly filled their car with it. Next day, there were more loose coal and more. By now, miners were convinced that ghostly miners at work. They refused to go down the shaft. Something they said could be heard. Sometimes some said they heard ghostly mining operations going on the deep. Others, perhaps a bit keyed up events, claimed that they saw ghostly forms at work in the dark recesses. Finally, the company engineer bravely the supernatural investigated. He found that the newly mined coal slid in each day from an abandoned shaft located in an unexplored section of the mine, apparently hundreds of years old. An ancient race had actually mined coal here up, but time had blurred all sign of the mine entrance. History says the Hopi Indians were known to mine for precious stones, 1000 to 600 AD. However, some of the miners still glance anxiously over their shoulders as they work. And that is the House of Mystery. 178. I hope you enjoyed it. It's been a while since I did horror stuff. And I hope you enjoyed. If you like this, I appreciate it. You give me a like, comment if you like, subscribe if you haven't before, and honestly share this video with your friends. Anyways, this is Storm Castle saying thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed the stories. Bye.